For you.
All right, a federal judge now ruling Harvard does not discriminate against Asian Americans. In fact, the judge ruled that while not perfect, ensuring diversity at Harvard relies in part on race-conscious admissions. Harvard's admission program passes constitutional muster, at least according to this judge in that statement. The case is expected to head to the Supreme Court, setting a potential showdown over affirmative action. But in the meantime, what does this mean for Asian Americans hoping to get into that Ivy League school or anyone? Joining us right now is Harvard student and campus reform correspondent Kelly Babapavong. Kelly, thanks so much for joining us. What is your take on this ruling? You do not agree with it. Why?
Yeah, thanks so much for having me. So first of all, as an Asian American student at Harvard, I'm extremely grateful that I got in despite my background, but I'm especially fearful for Asian applicants to Harvard in the future. I don't like that the judge upheld the use of race in this decision. I think it's extremely telling that she had to recommend implicit bias training to Harvard's admissions officers and said that we can offer race-based tips to other minorities who offer a less abundant perspective. Seriously? That's saying that the only thing I can bring to the classroom is based on my background and on my race, and it's not actual diversity. Actual diversity would be economic or an ideological slant, but this is only a visual diversity. It's a faux diversity, and this is something that the Leadership Institute's campus reform has been reporting on for years.
So, in other words, there's, in many ways, there's so many Asians that qualify for these schools, they feel like they're taking too many in, so they got to spread it out a little bit. So you're being penalized for your qualifications?
Yeah, exactly. This is extremely bad, and this looks really poorly on the college admission system. We should be looking at people's hard work, their grit, their individualism. We shouldn't be looping them into different racial groups and assuming homogeneity. I'm not only Asian, I have hard work, and I'd like them to see that among other individuals as well.
Yeah, you don't roll out of bed and do great in school. No matter what it is, you have to work at it. Harvard said this: the consideration of race alongside many other factors help us achieve our goal of creating a diverse student body that enriches the education of every student. So I guess if there's too many, they're saying if there's too many Asians, you can't have a diverse student body?
Yeah, I mean, I applaud them for being able to spin it so well, but I think when we're looking at diversity here, they're only looking at visual diversity and the kind of racial diversity, and I wish they were looking at more significant forms of diversity, like ideological basis.
Yeah, or just maybe you're an American that wants to do well at an American university, and you worked hard, got great grades and great board scores, and deserve to get in.
They're on your merit.
So it's going to the Supreme Court, right?
I hope so, yeah.
All right. Thanks so much, Kelly. Great to see you. Best of luck this